everyone. So we are from group 8 and today we're going to discuss about morphology. And my name is Higher. As the first speaker, let's get started. So what is a morphology? A morphology is the study of the internal structure of words and how words are formed. And in morphology, there is a morpheme. Morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning in a language. For example, like a dog. Dog is a one morpheme, and dogs is a two. It have two morpheme because dog plus s, so it have two morpheme. And running it have two morpheme also because run plus verb ing. And there is two key concepts that we need to know. The first one is simple words. Simple words, it contains only one morpheme, and it cannot be divided into smaller meaningful parts. For example, like sky, run, and dog. It only contain one morpheme. And the second one is complex words. Complex words, it contains two or more morphemes, and it made by combining roots and affixes. For example, skyscraper. There's a two morpheme, sky and scraper, and run plus ing. And dog plus house. There's a two morpheme. And the key message here is that a word is not just a group of letters, but an arrangement of meaningful units.
Okay, baik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anissa from class A. Here I will explain topic A part 2, which is language productivity. Okay. Language productivity is the ability of humans to create and understand new words using the rules of language. In linguistics, new words are called neologism. This means we do not memorize every word one by one. Instead, we use patterns to form and understand new vocabulary. Because of this, language is dynamic and always developing. This happens because our brain understands word formation patterns such as adding suffixes like ing, and ness, or prefixes like an and a re. For example, if there a new tool called zorb, we can easily say zorbing to describe the action of using it. Even though the word is new, we understand it. Because it follows the verb plus ing pattern. The other examples include Google becoming Googling and Zoom becoming Zooming. We also note that adding er shows the person who does an action, such as teach to teacher, or drive to driver. This example show that language is creative and flexible. In conclusion, language productivity allows us to create new words and adapt language to modern life. Without it, language would not grow or keep with change in society and technology. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jennifer. Here I will explain about the topic lexeme and word form. Definition of lexeme. A lexeme is basic of abstract, unique of meaning in language. It refers to a single vocabulary item and is similar to a dictionary entry. Lexemes are usually written in capital letter to show they are abstract and tell. Example of lexeme: run, write, beautiful, chill, sing, and go. Each of these lexemes can appear in several different grammatical forms, and Definition of word form. A word form is the actual form of a word used in sentence. Word form change because of grammatical reasons such as tenses, past, present, future, number singular or plural, present first, second, three, aspect, ongoing or complete action, degree of comparison for adjective. The changes are called implication. Even though the form changes, the basic meaning remains the same because the form belong to the same lexeme. Example of lexeme, the their word form belong are many examples to make the concept clear. 1. Lexeme sing, word from sing, sings, singing, sing and song. All these four share the core meaning to produce musical sound with the voice, and so lexeme go. Word from go, goes, going, went, and gone. Even though went look very different, it still belongs to be lexeme go. And 3. Lexeme read. Word from read, read, rating, word, and written. All these four share the basic meaning to product tag. And 4. Lexeme eat. Word from eat, eat, eating, ate, eat, eaten. All four refer to the action of consuming food. And 5. Lexeme play. Word from play, plays, playing, and played. They all keep the same core meaning to act in an activity for enjoyment. And 6. Lexeme big. Word from big, bigger, and bigger. These are forms of conversation, but they still relate to the same basic meaning. And 7. Lexeme chill. Word from chill, children, and chill. Even though the plural form is irregular, both belong to the same lexeme. 8. Lexeme study. Word for study, studies, studying, study. All four maintain the meaning to learn. And 9. Lexeme read. Word from read present, read, reading, and read past different pronunciation. Although the spelling of reading in present and past in the same, they are different grammatical forms of the same lexeme. Key difference between lexeme and word form. Lexeme word form abstract until of meaning actual word used in sentence, written in capital letter, written normally, replace dictionary entry, replace grammatical variation on lexeme can have many forms, each form belongs to one lexeme. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. I'm Rizky Ramadhani from class A, and I'm gonna explain types of morphemes free and bound. Number 1 is free morphemes. First, let's talk about free morphemes. As the name suggests, the morphemes are independent. They can stand alone as a complete word. For example, words like book, wall, cat, or green are all free morphemes because they already already have a clear meaning by themselves. Number 2 is bound morphemes. Second, we have bound morphemes. Unlike free morphemes, they cannot stand alone. They must be attached or affixed to another morpheme to make sense. Example include like the suffix s for plural, the prefix an or pre, and the suffix ed for past tense. Number 3 is root versus affix. To wrap up this part, you need to remember the difference between a root and an affix. The root is the core meaning of a word, while the affix is the supplement or the extra part that we attach to the root to change its grammatical function or meaning. I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, my name is Iskarjaya from class B. Today I will explain the difference between the mental action and physical dictionary. First, what is the mental action? The mental action is the dictionary that is stored in our human brain. It contains all the words we know, including their meanings, pronunciations, and how we use them in sentence. Now, what are the difference between a physical dictionary and mental action? First, a physical dictionary is limited and static. It only contains a fixed number of words and it cannot actually update use a new edition is printed. On the other hand, our mental action is dynamic. It can grow, change, and process new word instantly. When we hear or read a new word, our brain can quickly connect it with what we already know. For example, we can easily understand new words like selfie, ghosting, or unfriend. Even if these words we not include in all the printed dictionary, or brain can still understand their meaning. Including the mental action is more flexible and powerful than a physical dictionary. Our knowledge of words is the brain is broad and more absolute than any dictionary book. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Suci from class B. Okay, I will discuss language productivity. Language productivity refers to the human ability to create and understand new words, phrases, or sentences that have never been heard before. This shows that language is not limited or fixed, but flexible and creative. The human brain uses exciting rules and patterns of language to form new words. Speakers do not need to memorize every possible word. Instead, they rely on their knowledge of linguistic rules such as word formation and grammar. For example, if there is a new brand of tool called Sorb, people naturally understand that the activity of using it can be called sorping, even though the word sorping might not be found in a dictionary, its meaning still clear because it's to more familiar language patterns. This demonstrates that language is creative and productive. Speakers have an implicit knowledge of language rules. Language continues to develop as new ideas, technology, and culture emerge. In conclusion, language productivity is a key characteristic of human language that allows people to express and list new meanings using a limited set of rules.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Amira Fatih Karim, NIM H0124509 from class B. Now we move on to the seventh topic, which is predictable meaning. In morphology, we often find words with meanings that are very easy to understand. The definition of predictable meaning is when the meaning of a word can be used directly for the affirmance of this purpose. You don't always need to check a dictionary if you understand the part of the word. We can use a simple formula to understand this word: the meaning of the affix plus the meaning of the root By combining these two words get the full meaning of the complex word. Let's look at some clear examples. First, rewrite, sign, write. Mean again to word simply mean to write again. Second, carless. Car is the root and less. Mean without, so it mean without car. Third, speaker. This is a person who perform the action. So it mean a person who speaks. So if a word follows a regular pattern like this example, it has a predictable meaning. That's all from my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Miftah Hayer, and I'm here to explain about the unpredictable meanings. Unlike the predictable meanings, that the meaning of the words can be guessed by looking at a rearrangement of their morphemes, the unpredictable meanings, it is a words with unique meanings and must be memorized by individually. For example, an idiom like break a leg. It means that wish someone good luck, not literally breaking a leg. Or when pigs fly, it means something will never happen or is impossible. Or spill the tea. It means reveal the secret. So the idioms it have their own meanings. And another examples is irregular verbs like do, did, done, go and gone, or bring, broke, broken, and we have to memorize it so that we can know the meaning of the words. And the last one is potential words. Is words that theoretically exist but are not used, like andai. Andai means not dead, not die, but people prefer say like revive. And unbreak, unbreak is it means that it's not broken anymore, but people prefer to say it like fix or repair. And unsleep, it means that you're not sleeping anymore, but people prefer to say it like wake up. And yeah, I think this is the end. I'm Miftah Hayer, signing out.